Hello and welcome back to English Idea. This is Rim Alam and today I will be showing you how you can practice Duolingo English test. You do have a chance to actually practice for the Duolingo English test before you actually appear for the test. And you can find the practice material from their website. As you can see on the screen, the Duolingo English test website is open. Now to practice, you actually need to log in. If you do not have an account, sign up. If you have an account, you just need to log in. So now I'll be logging in. You also have an option to sign in with Google if you wish to. Give your email and password and click on login. Once you have logged into your account, you can see the very first option where you can practice. Click on practice test. The duration may vary from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. Now click on this icon to start your practice test. As you can see, it is directly written over here that this is a free practice that you can take at any time, at anywhere, and they'll also give you an estimate score. You'll be able to understand what the test is like. It's mentioned over here that the test will take just 15 minutes, but it actually sometimes takes longer than that. It may take you up to 30 to 45 minutes. And you'll be getting an unofficial score estimate. Now remember that practice test may include question types that may not appear on the certified test. Now click on practice test once again to Duolingo will be asking you to allow them to use your microphone and camera. Click on allow and the test has been started. And please follow my instructions. You have 1 minute here to select the real English word in the list given. Ants piece, it's not a real word. Waitress, answer, watch. Waited, it's not a real word. Answered, DVD, it's a real word. Bookstore, tested, it's not a real word. Thinking, watched. Ants, it's not a real word. Watches, dress on, not a real word again. Things, third, is it a real word? Keep in mind you have 14 more seconds over here. Wash, cooking. Click on next to go to the next question. Here you have to fill the blanks. You have to fill the blanks that you can see over here. You have almost 3 minutes for this. Downtown Grand Forks is the oldest part of the city and thus contains mass historic buildings. It is the governmental center of the city and county. It is used as a gathering place for large events and festivals. Also, a farmers market is held every Saturday 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. from mid-June to mid-September in the town square on the corner of 3rd Street S and Demers Avenue. As you can see, I have finished all the blanks before I run out of time. When you still have enough time, you can actually go through once again and check if you have made any mistake. You can use this time to revise. As you can see, I have 1 minute still left for this question. I will choose to go into the next question. So here I have 1 minute and 30 seconds to select the real English words. And in this question, I have to listen to the words to say whether they are real words or no.
Herod.
Is it a real word? I don't think so.
Chart.
Chart. It's a real word.
Shell.
Shell. Yes, it is a real word.
Apolia.
Is it a real word? Let me know in the comments.
Rabbilize.
What about this one?
Election.
Yes, it is.
refund, refund,
Yes.
Optional.
Optional. Yes.
Instructor.
Instructor. Correct. We will revise once again since we have time.
Chart. Shell.
election,
Instructor. Optional.
refund. Laherod,
Apolia. Rabbilize.
The three words that you can hear which I have not selected are not correct words.
The effects would have been felt immediately.
Here I have to listen to the statement and type over here. I can listen to the audio twice as mentioned over here.
The effects would have been felt immediately.
I have still one more chance to listen, so I will be listening once again to make sure that I have made no mistakes.
The effects would have been felt immediately.
I made a mistake and I fixed it. As you can see, I have 1 minute for the image to be described. I should be writing one or more sentences to describe the image. Now, see how I describe the image. And here I have to record myself saying the statement below. For this I have only 20 seconds. As you can see, I only have 10 seconds for now. The plane had already taken off when I reached the airport. You can see this question has reappeared. This question will keep coming in the future again. Violate, completel, no. Throttle, nothing. Redictor, no. Grumpy, tumpine, yes. Misinformed, spacking, lodine, appliance, assumption, fannery, scramging, convertee, authentic, thrive, troven, lutes. Let me know in the comment section below if you think any one of these words are correct. Next. Also remember, throughout the test, your camera will be on. Means they will be recording you. And this question has reappeared. I have to fill the gaps. Most people with dengue recover and don't have any problems afterward. Without treatment, 1 to 5% of infected people, 1 to 5 out of every 100 die from dengue. With good treatment, less than 1% die. However, in people with severe dengue, 26% die. 26 out of every 100. As you can see, I still have 2 more minutes for this question. Revise once again, go through if you have made any mistake, read the entire passage if you have time, and make sure you do not have any mistakes. Click on next. As you can see, I have to hear the statement and type here again.
All of her works were published by the same publisher.
Listen to it once again to make sure that you have made no mistake.
All of her works were published by the same publisher.
As you can see, I have listened to the last time and I do not have any opportunity to listen once again, and I have rechecked my sentence and it is all correct. Remember, your punctuation matters. You have to use the punctuation whenever it's required. Click on next. Here I have to record myself saying the statement. If you need help getting another job, I'll help you with that.
Exterior.
Retailer.
Yes, it's a correct word.
Intellect. Intellect.
Yes.
Exterior.
Trudent.
Prudent.
Pinpoint.
Pinpoint.
Indivert. Indivert.
Indivert. Correct.
Recently.
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 Let me know if it's a correct word.
Shudder.
Shudder.
Animation. Animation.
Since I still have 30 more seconds, listen to them once again and let me know if you find any correct words over here which I may have missed.
Retailer.
Intellect.
Pinpoint.
Indivert. Shudder.
Animation.
Recently.
Trudent.
Exterior.
Animation. Animation. Animation.
Why word number 9 is wrong? Because it says animation. The correct word is animation. Interactive reading has been newly added from 29th March of 2022. As many of you may have practiced this and now will be seeing this in the real test. You'll have 7 minutes to answer all the questions from a reading passage. As you can see, 7 minutes for the next 6 questions. The passage is: race organizers announced Monday that the Philadelphia Marathon will not be held this winter, this race, this date, this year, this Saturday. I'll be choosing winter for this option because if you read the whole sentence, it says, due to the likelihood of extreme weather conditions on race day, November 19th. So they are mentioning the exact date. Alright, the next option is the marathon dash not be rescheduled. The marathon will not be rescheduled. Or is it the marathon be not? Is it the marathon is not? Or is it the marathon was not? The correct answer is the marathon will not be rescheduled. A news release from organizers. A news release from organizers said, had, talked, called or spoke. The correct answer is had. Click on next. And here you have to choose the best sentence that fill in the blank in the passage. As you can see, this is blank and you have to choose one from here. Now read the last sentence from here. The marathon will not be rescheduled, a news release from organizers said. And then read the first sentence from here, from the next paragraph. If the race were to be held, it would have started and ended in the Benjamin Franklin Parkway with a course through Center City and parts of South Philadelphia. Now you have to choose one of them which goes right. Is it the 2018 season kicked off last night with the Showcase Gala, which was held at the Palm Spring Convention Center? Or is it this one? Event organizers said that they made the decision to cancel the race after consulting with city officials and weather experts. Or the third option, which says this past spring, ceremony and celebration at Mary T. Hedrick Park was the first public event of the year. Or is it the last option? So it goes for the thousands upon thousands of people who make Philadelphia Marathon happen each spring. I think it's the second option, which says event organizers said that they made the decision to cancel the race after consulting with city officials and weather experts. Click on next. Remember, you have 3 more minutes for the next 4 questions. Time is very crucial over here. And you can see the correct answer that we just chose. Event organizers said they made. You see, this is the correct answer that we just chose. Alright. So this question is to click and drag text to highlight the answer to the question below. Why did race organizers cancel the Philadelphia Marathon? They cancelled it because of extreme weather condition. Now you need to drag to select the answer you should be as specific as possible. Since they are asking why did the race organizers cancel, you should be telling why. Exactly, the answer is because of extreme weather conditions. Do not choose more than that. This much is enough. Now go to next question. Again, we have to click and highlight the answer. What will happen to the entry fees for the marathon? Okay, so over here you can find the answer. Organizers said runners who signed up for the marathon will be given 100% refund for their entry fees. So you should be dragging from here to here. Since they didn't want to know what will happen, so you just tell this much about what will happen to the entry fees and do not give unnecessary information. Go to next. Alright, now we have to select the idea that is expressed in the passage over here. Remember, you have 1 minute for the next 2 questions, as you have already read this passage by now. So if you want, you can read once again, but remember about the time. The Philadelphia Marathon was scheduled. Now choose the idea that has been expressed in the passage. It will be the last one because that's what was actually talking about. The race organizers has cancelled the marathon, which would have gone through Center City and South Philadelphia. Click on next. Okay, this is the last question and you have only 25 seconds for this. Select the best title for the passage, whether it's runners desperate to avoid Thanksgiving, race cancellation sparks drama, or is it Philadelphia Marathon cancelled due to extreme weather, or is it about Philadelphia Marathon announced for November? I think it will be the third one. Click on next. Alright, the interactive reading section has been finished. Remember, this is a new section that has been added to the test, so practice as much as possible. Now click on next. Okay, as you can see, I have 5 minutes for this question. The question is written over here and I have to write my answers here. I have to write at least 50 words. So the question says, people have jobs because they need money to live. But what are some other important reasons that people have jobs? Read the question once again if you do not understand. Please read the question again and again if you do not understand. Also, remember that you should be writing more than 50 words. Their requirements is least 50 words, but try to write more than that. Now look at the way I write my answer. As you can see, within 5 minutes I have written 97 words. You should be writing somewhere from 75 to 100 words to get a very good score. Since I still have some seconds left, I will be going through the entire passage just to make sure I didn't make any mistakes, any grammatical error. And over here I have to speak for at least 30 seconds and the question is given here. So the question says, discuss public assistance offered to low-income individuals and families in your country. What kind of assistance are offered, who can benefit, and what are some positive and negative results of it? Okay, as my time has started, I'll start talking about the question. the kind of public assistance that are offered to low income individuals and family in my country are, the government offers them a piece of land so that they can live in. They are also given housing facilities. They are giving a little pond, since my country is huge on agriculture. So that's what the government does is they give them a little pond where they can do fishing. They may also give farming options. They can do farming and they can live. This is what our government does for the people who are very low, who comes from a low income family. They are giving housing. They are giving. They are managing their income. And this is usually benefited by the poor who are actually poor and in need. And the positive results are that many poor people are actually getting help. And there are some negatives because my country doesn't has high literacy level. So there are many people who still doesn't know about this assistance, and they are still in need of help. And this is the writing sample. My response will contribute to the score, and it will also be available to the institution that received my results. Click on next, and the topic is given below. My question is, choose a plant or animal that you think is interesting. Describe some of the threats or challenges it faces and explain how it overcomes those threats or challenges. The question says that I need to talk either about a plant or an animal that I find interesting. I need to talk about the threats or the challenges that they may face and how they help. Alright, so I'll be writing about this topic. Again, I have 5 minutes, but in this question they do not give any word limit, so I have to write at least 100 words. We'll go through once again before I submit. I find cats very amusing. They are very human-like, except that they can't speak or express. Just like human, they give birth, they feel love and care, they get attached, they get hungry and thirsty, they get sick and scared. If the cats are out in the wild or if they are stray cats, the threats they face on a daily basis are they may get physically hurt. They sometimes fail to find food. But they manage to overcome these problems. However, they manage to overcome these problems by trying to save themselves from getting hurt. They also try to get as much food as possible by digging the trash. The cats which remain in the house may not face these troubles. As you can see, my time is up. We will go to the next question. This is the speaking part, and this will not affect my score. but this will be available to the institution that received my results. Click on next. They'll be asking you to be in the center of the camera frame. Click on next. And they gave the topic over here. Describe the geography of the country where you currently live. How does the geography of the country affects its people and its culture? Remember, you have 1 to 3 minutes to talk about this. Now, before I continue with my today's video, just so you know, if you do not speak for at least 30 seconds, you may not get a valid result. As you can see, the camera will be here and the question will be on your left hand side, and you will be able to see the question throughout the speaking part. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm currently in Bangladesh. This is in the southeast. This is in the middle of Southeast Asia, and since it's in the middle of Southeast Asia, it's a very humid country. I think in the whole year, it's 8 months. It's summer. The other season that comes, there is rain and spring and autumn, but it's mostly covered in summer. Even in spring, you will feel hot more than feeling the air or whatsoever. The only season that you can really feel the change in the weather is the winter. And then you can see the submit icon has been open. You can now click to submit, and the test is over. They have given an estimated score. It's from 100 to 140. To understand the score better, click on understand your score over here. By clicking on practice again, you will be able to practice again. Click on done to exit. To watch more videos like this, give a like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to get notification whenever I upload something new. Thank you.